Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Tonight, I am going to ask Spirit about Nikki Haley. She is indicating that she is going to initiate her run for the GOP nomination for the President of the United States in 2024 election. And I kind of want to get a feel for what she's up against with that. Will she have success? Or will she go down in flames? In the GOP base, she comes across as in days gone by, a normal GOP candidate. But these are not normal times and have not been normal times for, the last 7 years or so. So, what might have worked in 2015 to 2016 may not work today in the current state of affairs. So, Nikki Haley, how is she feeling about her prospects? And then we'll ask, how will things turn out for her? So how's Nikki Haley feeling about her prospects for if she's going to make a run for the presidency? I think we're going to just go with it right there. Okay, let's find out. She's looking at the Six of Pentacles. So that's charity. That could be... I think she's looking down at the United States and she feels like she has something to give to the country. Maybe I think that's a very simple way of putting it. I think she feels she has something to offer. How refreshing, It's not necessarily about her ego, could be, but maybe she actually thinks she has an agenda that will help people. And let's see. I was going to cross that with the Ace of Pentacles. She's going to need a lot of money. She's going to need a lot of financial backing in order to get her message out. So I think she thinks she can help people a little, but really what she needs is to help them a lot. So this could be financial backing for her, or this could be that, the United States needs a much bolder, actually I think that's it. She's got kind of a tepid set of things that she wants to do, and she needs to be bold. She needs to do big things, not tiny little things. Okay, in the past, we've got the Seven of Swords. I think in some ways she was opportunistic, and I think she's going to try to hide controversial things in her past. Because she does not want, for instance, she does not want to be linked to Trump. Even though he appointed her to the head of the UN, she's not going to want to be linked to Trump because she's going to be running against Trump. So she has to set herself apart from him. So she's got to kind of tiptoe around those delicate little issues that we don't want to talk about. The current situation, she's assessing. She's looking forward, going forward with this plan. I don't think she's going to retreat. She's the first governor to pretty much still be the first one coming out saying, hey, I want to run in 2024. So she's taking a bold step forward. Current situation, she thinks she's going to be victorious. And that victory card could also be that maybe she meets with a really warm reception. But again, I think I was asking how she thought she was going to do on it. She thinks she's going to win. She thinks she's got the combination that it takes and the strategy that it takes and the agenda that it's going to take to pull this off. The problem that she's facing with this victory is that she's kind of tied. And she's tied to previous behaviors. And that's going to be her association with the Trump administration. And also, you think of the challenge of her. In order to win the election, she either needs the MAGA base, which they've got Trump's, so why do they need her? Or she has to appeal to those people who would not vote for Trump, but would have voted for her had she run back in 2015. And hope there's more of them, hope she can appeal to whatever group has more of that population. And somehow she's got to overcome the Democrats in that process. This is going to be a challenge. It's going to be a real challenge because you're kind of tied with that. Outcome, Ace of Swords, real powerful outcome. It's truth and justice. I think that She'll get it. She will get the Republican nomination. And it might be because the other people that are running for the Republican nomination are in trouble for truth and justice issues. Underneath it all, Three of Wands, it's waiting for your ship to come in, but it's planning. She's done she has the idea to run, she's made the plans to run, and now she's just about to make that announcement. Okay, will she get the nomination? My guess is going to be yes. She's going to get that nomination. Good for her. This might be a return to something approximating normal politics. But again, to get there, though, she's going to have to defeat Donald Trump or Ron DeSantis or some other extremist MAGA election denier to get to that point. And we know that Trump's got all sorts of legal issues that he's dealing with right at the moment. And Ron DeSantis should be having legal issues he should be dealing with at the moment, considering how he's running things in Florida. And just seems to flout the law and push his authority beyond what appears to be legal. When you're shipping people out of you're taking people from Texas to Florida to sending them to like Kamala Harris's house or to other places in New York in the dead of winter with no winter clothing under the guise that you're getting them jobs at Martha's Vineyard. I don't know if there's a law against that, but there should be. People argue that's human trafficking, and that technically fits the definition of human trafficking. I don't know if it does or does not, but nobody seems to have been charged. Nobody's paid a price for that. That would be a price for being a dick. For entertainment purposes only. Okay, so Nikki Haley. back on subject, David. Nikki Haley. Okay, what's going to happen? If Nikki Haley gets the 2024 nomination and she thinks she's going to get it, how's it going to work out for her? Okay, she's got juggling, Two of Pentacles. It's going to be a rough ride, and I think this goes back to that juggling of how do I get the suburban housewife Republican voters to turn out and without turning off the MAGA crowd, or how do I get the MAGA crowd to come out without turning off the conservative housewives? That's going to be a tough call on her part. Is she going to be able to motivate people? And then we've got the Knight of Swords, which basically it could be one of two things. Either she has to move really, really fast, or she has to be recklessly bold. We'll see how that turns out with her campaign. If she's out there making a big noise, then this is kind of the recklessly bold. That's what she feels she needs to do to win. Or it could just mean that she has to make her decision who's going to support her. And she just has to make that decision quickly so that she doesn't... if she's seen as waffling between the two, she's never going to get anything. Okay, in the past, there's the World. Okay, so... this could be like, her being the head of the UN. But I think in this case, I think this is her past with the UN. I think she's got that recognition. She's had a job on the world front. She's got foreign policy. And I think she's going to try and make that a hallmark of why she should be electable. Now, mind you, Joe Biden's got foreign policy too. So on that one. But she's got world recognition. And, she's also of Indian descent. So that could also be an ethnicity issue. But I think that's just her work with the UN. Current situation, King of Pentacles. That could be that will she run? That could be big donors telling her what to do and how to do it. Certainly that seems to play a part in any politics on both sides of the aisle. And it could also be, maybe something's going on with Donald Trump that she's associated with. And that's going to be something that's weighing over her. But there's going to be some big money that's involved in her campaign. Whether she doesn't have enough of it or she has too much and it's adjusting her message from what she wants it to be. You have Nine of Pentacles. The overarching energy is the comfortable woman, the woman who has nice things, but it's also appreciation for the nice things that you have. She might be trying to send a message about the economy, about how the economy is going to be better under her, and that could tie in with that King of Pentacles, that she's going to have the money and she's going to appeal to people on an economic front. Maybe we go into a bit of a recession, or the stock market takes a hit in 2023, and then she tries to capitalize that as how she's going to help people out, which would also feed into that Six of Pentacles earlier, where she's helping people out, crumbs to the poor. Maybe the economy has taken a dive and she's going to, I'll help you out. I've got the plan to help you out. Overarching energy is she's going to go forward with that message of money. So she's going to take the approach of, it's the economy, stupid. Is that going to work for her? She thinks she's going to be victorious. Do I think she's going to be victorious? No, but I'm biased. I'm horribly biased. It gives her, I would say this, it gives her her best chance at victory, however victory looks. And there's that Ace of Swords again. So, how is it going to work out for her? It's going to work out well. Is this now I have to ask myself, am I seeing the presidency, or am I seeing her nomination for the GOP? I mean, I asked the question if it's the presidency, but then again, the cards don't always show me what I ask. Sometimes they show me more background. Given that we've got that Ace of Swords and that victory card again, I think what this is telling me is this is going to be her nomination for the 2024, getting the GOP nomination. I don't think this is telling me if she's going to win, but she's going to go with the economy as far as that. I'd throw further on it, but I'm afraid that I would get the same, if I did a third time, I would get the same result. Explain to me how she gets the nomination and not how she comes ahead. Now, I could be wrong. This could very well be her winning the 2024 election. But I will throw on this one again as we get closer to the nominations and such. And maybe what this is telling me is, don't look so far ahead. Let's get to the nominations first before we do that. So, okay. Well, we'll see how that works out. Thank you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. Share it if you like. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great night. Bye-bye.